enclosed space. One side has a large grate made of stone, and beyond that, a waterfall. The only real feature in the room is a circle of glyphs on the floor and a giant floating illusionary head. The giant floating illusionary head is a little bit of a startle to wake up to, but it seems somewhat familiar to you. And as it begins speaking, your memories kind of filter their way through the jumble, and you realize this is Serana, one of the Red Wizards of Thay. And you sort of kind of remember agreeing to do something for her, and she explains to you that what you've agreed to do is to make an assault on the Doom Vault. She lets you know that they have scouted it out. There is a collaborator within the Doom Vault who has provided you a map, and that's the map you have available to you. She has managed to secure a way into the Doom Vault, which is the circle of glyphs she indicates on the floor, and a key, which is a small crystal key on a amulet style, so you can wear it around your neck, which when put into the circle of glyphs will open a gate within the Doom Vault. That amulet also acts as a recording device and gives you impressions of what has happened to it before. And when you take it, you get the impression of... Dave, you back?
No, well... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, well, what's happening is the update is taking way too long. I can connect on my phone, and so I can actually hear you guys if you want to start.
Yeah, so keep an ear on it, and we'll kind of chug along because we got a couple of minutes to get you guys into the mix. Serena, one of the Red Wizards of Thay, has gathered you guys together. She has placed you in a small room, and there is a teleport circle on the ground. She's given you an amulet, which records what has happened to it in the past, and lets you know that she's sent several simulacra, several clones, ahead to sort of scout out. And as you guys pick up the amulet, you see an impression of a group stepping through a teleportation circle, appearing in a medium-sized room, maybe 60 by 40, and almost immediately encountering a group of undead, wights and zombies. They battle. A cleric turns the undead, destroying many of them. They fell the others with a combination of magic and swordplay and archery. And then a trap is triggered, and you see vines descend from the ceiling, extend from the walls, wrapping them up and binding them. But they break free, escape through another doorway, and there they encounter plant monsters and skeletons. They slay the skeletons, but the plant monsters, they can't quite manage against. They seem to escape, but then it sort of fades and goes a little gray, and you can't tell what really happened until it now has an impression of you having picked up the amulet. Serena lets you know that your quest, your undertaking, is to defeat the Lich King of Thay, who's held Thay in his evil sway for hundreds of years, much of it supported by the activities within this Doom Vault. And the area she's going to be sending you to is known as the Blood Pens. It's where the Wizards of Thay raise their evil monstrosities, their creatures, their animals. And this area has been selected as your first point of entry because the creatures within here, those undead and those monstrosities, seem to be something that you could handle with the limited equipment they've been able to smuggle in. And you realize there are arms and equipment of your choosing about you, but nothing magical, nothing exceptional. You've each been equipped with 3 healing potions, the 1 amulet, and wish good luck. She then goes on to explain a little bit about how the Doom Vault works, the differences between the magic gates, the differences between the contact stones and how to use them. And basically what you need to do is take that amulet and any that you find like it, and by syncing them to the various gates, you can then travel freely within the Doom Vault. And that is key to defeating the Lich, but no one can quite explain to you how, because Serena is not that highly ranked within the circles of Thay. You have a few minutes to introduce yourself to the companions you find around you. You feel a compulsion of friendliness towards them to support them in this effort. Not necessarily trust them, not necessarily like them, but to work together with them in some way. Some seem familiar, some seem strange, some seem like people you'd rather kill. But for now, for this quest, this undertaking, you're willing to work together. And with that, the head of Serena fades away. You're left with the amulet. You're left with the circle on the floor. And that is your one ticket out of this room. Your one way to leave is to enter the Doom Vault. Any questions on the setup?
No.
All right. You guys each gave a little blip about what you are in the player area. So I think what we have are a couple of bird-like people. I think we have a gnome, a goblin, a human, and a halfling. Did I miss anybody? Cool. So what you know is stepping through this transportation circle, almost immediately on the other side is a room with some traps, some plant-based traps, and possibly some undead, but they seem like they've been defeated. But Serena wasn't able to give you an idea as to how long it's been since that happened to now. She just lets you know it does take sometimes weeks, sometimes months to get supplies through the Doom Vault to this hidden area.
Swapping batteries.
Yep.
Okay. Be able to hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool.
So basically, it's into a death pit with no backup and no future backup. So it's just another Tuesday. You see the gnome kind of just mumbling to himself, kind of assessing the situation after waking up. And it looks like every 6 seconds, he's doing some sort of incantation. You can see him move his hands in the same way every 6 seconds, and he's kind of saying the same words every 6 seconds.
How you doing, party dudes?
So what are you doing over there?
I'm Ted Theodore Logan.
Yes, my name is Secundus.
Are we ready?
I suppose so.
Let's
Do
rock.
All right. So you prepare, and you know that basically once you touch the amulet to the teleport circle, it will open a gate, and anyone standing in or immediately around it will be transported through the gateway and able to move through it. Are you making any last moment preparations before you open that gate and step through?
Who wants to carry this bodacious amulet, bros?
I mean, I can hold on to it. I have no problem with that.
Party on.
All right. And with that, you guys open the gate. The
Guys,
dark...
there's really no point for me to play with you guys for now. I can't hear you guys. It's so choppy.
Oh, is it coming through bad for you?
No, it hasn't been as bad as that before.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for me too.
Yeah, it's progressively getting better, but it still sounds like crap.
I'll try to once I'm on with without my phone, I'll try that. We'll see. Be back in a jiffy.
Sounds good. So one of you lags behind as you step onto the teleportation circle. The others moving forward. And as the world disappears and reappears, stuff happens. And the map should go black for everybody.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I can see something now. What's that?
And you can see. All right. And who do I need here? I need Musashi. Come on over, Musashi.
I'm going to delete Secundus real quick and drag him back.
Okie doke.
And it's got the wrong image.
I'll fix that in 1 second. As sight.
Listed in prime.
Whoa.
Secundus, join us.
Hey, yes, I'm here.
Name, bar, has sight. All right. Ted, Theodore, Logan.
No, that's Bill S. Preston Esquire, bro.
What? Madness! All the buttons have changed. What is wrong? This is what happens when you travel in phone booths.
Time Lord life isn't working out for you.
Did you know I know Kung Fu?
Wow. You know Kung Fu.
Wait, what just happened? There's so many Teds. It's multiplying.
I don't see anything, so.
Hang on, I'm dragging people. All right, who I got? Hoots?
I see trap people. I see a couple of dead people too.
Yeah, there's dead people.
I'm going to stealth.
Excelsior. Falling arrows.
Oh, right. I was doing a thing.
All right, can everybody see?
Yes.
No, I can't.
Can't see. And where you at?
Cool.
So where'd you come from, bird dudes?
Falling arrows, right?
Yeah.
Cal? Yeah. This is gonna be hard. All right, what am I doing here? Character sheet. Edit. You have control of yourself, right? Yes. You have sight, yes?
I should have dark vision, yeah.
Are you looking at the right-hand side of the map? About midway?
I don't see anything midway. I just see a black rectangle.
Black rectangle. What am I doing wrong? Pom, pom, pom. Technical issues all around.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but I'm not the best of us. Wait.
He is the best.
All right, has sight, yes.
Command. How do I? Where is? There it is.
See anything now?
Nope.
Nope. Do me a favor and give it a quick reload. 'Cause
All
to
right.
the best of my knowledge, you should be seeing.
Reload, but don't update Windows, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's loading.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's that?
Can you hear me now? All right.
I mean, it depends. Do you want to be heard?
Maybe. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
1, 2. Hello.
I can count.
Good for you, God.
Boom, boom, boom.
Does anybody know, real quick, how to force character sheet to use your secondary class spellcasting mod?
Yes, actually. Let me actually pull Roll20 back up. So you go to your spells list. You click on where it says spellcasting ability,
Derp.
blah blah blah, and you select it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad to be of assistance. And... Okay, it's not this.
All the excitement of shuffling paperwork.
I don't know about actively exciting, but paperwork tends to make good cliffhangers.
I will admit it did make a good cliffhanger. Can't argue that one.
It's okay. I'm using this opportunity to retune my 3D printer.
Okay, so it was loading, and then I just got a big black screen.
Look in the zoom out. Look in the bottom right.
I can't zoom out. Like the whole browser is black.
Try.
Oh, give it a few seconds. This
Yeah, give
module is huge.
Yeah, give it a few more seconds, and if that doesn't work out, switch to Firefox if you're using Chrome, or Chrome if you're using Firefox. Just in case we're having browser excitement along with everything else.
And if you can't get either of those to work, Chrome will work if you turn off hardware acceleration.
True.
No, that's right. That's the. I need to go actually do that. That's in what? Chrome.
About colon config? Is that no? It's Firefox.
No, that's Chrome /settings / I think it's content.
Yeah, I got it loaded, but I still see nothing.
How? All right. You logged in as Torandro. Wait, hang on. What did you log in as? You are Falling Arrows. Falling Arrows is controlled by. You're in as Thelandrel, correct?
Settings, advanced system.
Well, I'm saving it as save name as Falling Arrows.
You're right, but I mean, you logged in as. Yeah. Okay. That should. I don't see what's not working. I'm going to. Let me.
So we have any blue initiative?
Hang on one second. Tell me if you start to see. Oh wait, what the hell?
There it is.
Did you start to see now?
Relaunching.
I still see nothing.
What the
Are we
crazy
sure we're
crap?
all clicking on the same character that we should be?
Well, I just gave him control over Ted for a second to make sure that it wasn't a wrong character thing. Try Firefox for Chrome, Chrome for Firefox real quick.
All right,
Try the other browser.
I will try.
Oh yeah. It's super shitty today. I need to check.
I feel like it's definitely dynamic lighting that's murdering this load.
Hang on, I can kill. You know what? Screw it.
Oh, I see.
You see?
Yes, I see all
Okay.
the things.
So we're gonna just turn a bunch of those things off.
Okay. Control H. Clear browsing. I'm browsing.
I want to.
Ooh, yes, actually. All time. Do I want to?
All right, I just turned off a bunch of
Hey,
options.
I can see everything.
Can you see the whole damn map?
The whole damn map.
Well, I
Damn
only
it.
see a small sector of the map.
That doesn't make sense.
Like, probably.
All right, so let me turn this back on. Now, Val, can you still see a room that you guys are in?
I can't. I see a room with. Well, I don't want to give it away, but it looks like an altar.
Hang on. Looks like an altar.
Yeah.
Go to the right.
I can't. I only see a little piece of it. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 2 full rooms and 3 half rooms. I guess it hasn't loaded up completely yet, and I'm on a different browser too.
Oh, you ass.
Can you ping where you can see?
Yep, I will. I see. I'm trying to.
Are you pinging purple?
I don't know. It should be purple, yeah. I mean, I don't
Alright.
see it.
You need to go to the right and up.
That's the thing. I can't go up or right.
Oh, what is
I can't
going
scroll.
on?
Oh shit. There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
I believe it.
Because my speed test website is not happy.
So let's try.
I'm gonna reload again.
And while you do that, I'm going to turn on Fog of War and turn off all my dynamic stuff. And everything should have just gone black for everybody.
Affirmative. I just see characters.
Okay. And let's try.
Well,
Now that room should be unfog of ward. And this is as low impact as I can make this map.
all I have to say is I hope this isn't like this tomorrow.
Well, if the internet's still acting up this much, we might put the Doom Vault on hold for an evening.
What did you say was happening tonight?
Everything is going wrong.
Yeah.
Please
The
don't let me
internet
have
is
to interact with my wife.
The internet
Hey.
is just dying right now.
Can I have someone go to speedof.me and see if it pulls up the speed test, or if
Happy
it
to
tells you that
try.
it redirects?
Speed of what?
Speedof.me.
Redirect.
God damn.
Hang on, I can use Google speed test.
Yeah, you could do that all day long, but it doesn't use an HTML5. And I don't believe speedtest.net for a second.
Yeah, redirect.
Yep.
Try clearing
Something's-
your cookies.
Yeah, I completely wiped everything in Chrome, and it still wasn't loading.
There's an update on Chrome, by the way, guys. I had to do it
I've
on my
already.
end.
Yeah, I took care of that earlier.
I'm at 55 megabits per second.
All
Yep.
right. Val, see if you can get back into Roll20. I turned off all the neat toys. And hopefully once it loads, you're going to try and move to the right side of the map about halfway up and down. So all the way to the right, halfway in the up to down. And hopefully you'll see an illuminated area. And if not, we'll take a break. We'll all go curse the internet gods and we'll try this again.
Yep, I'm sitting at 160. Anywhere between 160 and 230. I'm fine.
Do you pay for the crazy fast internet connection?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
okay.
supposed to have a crazy fast internet connection, but I live in Miami, Florida, and we don't have that great internet. So
Yeah.
you guys-
I pay for Comcast.
yeah, I had Comcast. Try canceling Comcast and tell me how it is.
Oh, I know exactly how that is. You don't have to tell me. The only other option around here is either I guess there's two options. The Verizon Fios, which I don't think is actually in my specific area. And
Stop complaining. I got way worse internet than you guys all together.
You got
then I
6
got-
feet of snow on your internet.
And then I have the CenturyLink DSL bullshit, which is $80 for 10 megabit
Yeah,
down.
I think internet took a shit today on everybody.
All right. Well,
Second reboot.
I really appreciate everybody turning out. Apparently tonight was just not
A
meant to
tease.
be.
God damn it,
Uh,
internet! You goddamn prude.
Hold on.
Oh.
Things are looking better for me.
Val, how we doing?
I still see a black screen, my friend.
Okay. God damn it. And you're fully zoomed out? Like you've got the little zoom bar all the way down to the bottom?
Yep. Well,
And you scrolled all the way to the right.
now I have a square with a blank rectangle.
Should be somewhere in this area.
I don't see anybody's pings. So if you're pinging,
Yeah, I'm pinging yellow.
Yeah, it's still loading there for
He's
you.
on the same level than you guys.
You don't really have an option. Hang on, I'll move you guys. All right, so you guys should now see the splash screen.
Yep.
Yep.
Val, do you see a splash
Yep.
screen?
the back screen, yeah.
Yes, so it says Tales from the Yawning Portal in it.
No, I don't see that one. No.
Okay, you're just not getting anything loaded though, because that's should just be an image that loaded.
Oh,
for
I
you.
see it. It just loaded right now.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna try and move us back over to the game board. But if that
Almost
took
better
that long
just
to load,
sharing somebody's screen.
and get in your car and drive. All right, it should go black, and then after a few seconds, we should have a load.
It says loading, reading corpse. Oh, you guys, it works.
Ooh. All right. So let's try this again. Is everybody on?
I'm scared.
Can you see the pings?
I'm here.
All right, Dave, are you almost loaded again?
Third reboot.
Third reboot. All right.
Yep,
So,
he got the 1709 update.
Update at 80%.
nice.
Yeah, you got another 10-15 minutes.
All right. So you will hang back in the gate room as the rest of you step into a room. And now that I've closed and moved all my stuff, here we go. Dead and blackened thorny vines cover the walls and the floors, which are peppered with small circular holes the size of a human fist. In the northeast corner is the black gate that you've stepped out of. And on the western wall and the southern wall are doorways. In the middle of the room, however, are 6 humans, each one hung by a rope on the ceiling, their hands bound above them, hanging from that rope. 2 of them appear to be dead. The other 4 still struggle slightly as they swing. A white and a ghast each stand near the humans, and they seem to be conversing, though the language is weird, mostly threat gestures and hisses at each other. Standing a little further back from those two are 2 ghouls and 2 zombies. In a split second, you guys appear. Everyone seems startled, but you at least knew you were coming through the gateway, so you have an opportunity to do stuff. Please roll me an initiative.
Oh, right. Things. Secundus. That's me.
25
need to
dexterity, only get a 12.
It's okay. Watch this. This will either be really good or really bad. It's middling. I was about to say we're all still like going faster than them, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Also, if you look in the Discord, I posted the Roll20 status website. It's having a few minor issues.
This feels more than minor, but who am I to argue with them?
Quote, minor, end quote.
Yeah, something like that.
And on that quoting, the ghouls, stunned, do nothing. They drool a little. Excelsior. And how do you say your name?
Axe.
Stealth.
Everybody
XR.
just calls me Axe. And
X.
I'm eventually going to get a voice. So, just arriving, looking around.
Yes.
Do ghouls look hungry?
Ghouls always look hungry. You've never heard of a ghoul that wasn't hungry.
Well, then they're hungry for acid splash.
All right.
Jesus, Joe.
They are hungry for acid splash.
Wait, it's your second initiative?
I didn't take my first one.
Joe!
That's right. Go first. I don't know what to do anyway. So you go first.
Joe and I rolled the same thing.
Yeah, and you have the same dexterity mod.
All right. Ghouls do not like being splashed with acid. They do attempt to avoid dexterity for... He gets out of the way. He gets out of the way. The ghouls leap away from the splashing acid, which hisses on the plant life on the floor. Bring around Hoots, who looked like he knew what he was going to do and then hesitated, and now gets to go.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Actually, before I do that, X and any additional movement, bonus action, etc. I forget how many options you guys have now.
Back corner looks great.
Back corner does look comfy. And Hoots now comes around to you.
All right. This should be interesting. Hoots sees that ghast. I guess that's the only thing he can see besides the ghouls. So he's going to go right for that ghast and fly over there, I guess, and attack it.
All right.
And rage.
Go ahead and move 15 feet if you would.
Hoots Macoutes.
Okay. As you continue moving, you get 5 feet, you get 10 feet. You're flapping your wings. You're moving that 15th block of feet. For some reason, feet are divided into 5s in this world rather than 3s for yards. Vines erupt from everywhere. All those little holes, vines reach out and snare everyone except the undead. Please give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw to avoid being caught in the vines.
Everyone?
Everyone.
I'm super good at this, by the way.
So, quick question.
Oh, I
The
did.
people that I'm seeing in the center of the room,
Yes.
are they actually real people?
They appear to be real people. In what way are we checking if they're real people?
As in, like, not undead?
They appear to be living... 4 of them appear to be living humans. 2 of them appear to be dead humans.
Gotcha. Well then,
And
that's
a good dex. That's a good dex. That's a good dex. One more person.
That's
needs
a
to
good
make
dex.
Roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you guys are like, plants. We knew this was coming, and you avoid them. Unfortunately, the restrained humans hanging in the center of the room do not have such success. And the vines wrap and twist and squeeze them, driving the thorns into their bodies.
Fuck is that?
That's pretty terrible.
Oh, there it is.
Poor humans.
That is not how you type 10.
Everybody dies.
All
2d19.
4 of the humans are immediately killed.
Real
Blood
quick.
spraying. Yes.
You mistyped again. It's 2d19.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm blaming this on the slow internet. Less dramatically, but still fatally, the humans are squeezed, bled, and killed as they hang helpless in the air.
Well, not our
Most
problem.
heinous.
As
I mean, it
they-
would have been nice, but not our problem.
As they attempt to make noises, it's an odd sort of choking sound that emerges from them.
Is it something like a?
You are quite the imitator. A little magpie in your reading.
Maybe.
Hoots, free to continue moving. Do please do so.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm attacking this
Mhm.
guy.
All right, go ahead and step up if you need to and make your attack.
Okay. Craig, I get 2 attacks with this guy, right? So
Yeah, you do. Hear him roar.
19 is a hit. 11, not so much.
how about 11?
Whoa. Wait, what? Discord?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Sorry. I just got a message in Roll20 that says there are a high number of users in your video chat call. If any of the players...
That just means more people have connected to Roll20.
No, I guess Dave did connect. Okay.
Yep. So yes, the first strike with the battle axe does hit the ghast. The second strike looks like it's going to miss unless you have some trick up your sleeve.
Okay. So 8 slashing.
8 points of slashing damage to the ghast. The ghast does not look pleased with you at all, but remains standing.
Can I disengage from him and move back while flying, or do I?
Do you have a disengage ability?
I don't think so.
If you don't, then you would take an attack of opportunity trying to get away from him.
Wait, hold on. After making a melee attacking this creature, you don't provoke opportunity attack from it, even if you don't hit it.
So yes,
Mobile feat.
you may move away, and I will say that you would be a smart owl on that one, and you would have been there instead of there, so you would not get the attack from the ghoul.
Sounds good. Okay.
So you may continue your motion for the distance that you have remaining.
Okay.
Were you raging?
Yes.
So you get an extra damage to your roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. What level is
Plus
he in
2, right?
Barbarian?
5.
Let me pull up my...
It's 2.
Plus
All
two.
right.
So
Additional
10.
2 points of rage damage to him. And go ahead and make your movement escape.
Okay.
Is it really only
right
just
there.
2?
Yeah, it doesn't get to +3 until level 9.
The
damn.
ghast, surprised at the sudden arrival and attacks, does nothing, bringing up Ted Theodore Logan.
Excellent.
Teddy, what you doing, buddy?
So I see this right, and I'm gonna make it a wrong. Ba-dum-tsh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There you go. Make it happen, sir.
That got me. All
Good one.
So I will. Oh, that was great. I'm gonna use my sharpshooter,
Yes,
and
please.
because the right hasn't moved, I have advantage on. Is it surprised? Because we
It
just
is
warped in?
surprised. It is
Oh.
surprised.
Oh, okay. So any hit is a critical hit then on this right
Ooh, okay.
with the sharpshooter feat.
Okie dokie.
So
He will have. You have sharpshooters, so the cover that the humans provide is nothing to you.
Yep. Sharp sneak. Does a 25 hit?
That may scratch him a little. Yes. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And so I'm gonna do an extra. So minus the dex there. So 10. All right, so minus 15 from this total, whatever that is.
From which column?
God, I don't know. Does it do adding for you? 1d+. I don't want to add if anyone is a math wizard.
Higher math is happening.
There you go. 37.
37 points of damage is quite a large chunk. You can see that this should have tore a significant portion of this wight's head away. However, something about its undead nature causes it to shrug off some of the damage. Still, it looks quite hurt.
Okay,
Any
so
action, bonus action, etc.
yeah, so I'll take my second attack.
Oh, you get 2 of them, do you?
I do. But this one's not sneaky. This is just a sharpshooting longbow. Oh, and a miss.
And a miss.
Unless a 12 hits.
12 does not hit the white.
All right. Well, then I will stay stationary.
All right. Station indeed. Secundus. That brings it round to you. White has taken damage. Ghast has taken an attack. The humans are all dead. The zombies remain surprised and standing. The ghouls look like they'll be the next to go. What are you up to?
I'm not sure yet. Give me a moment.
Hey, while you think of that, because I'm behind these humans, can I hide?
And Dave, what? Say that again.
Because we're behind these humans, can I hide?
Are you able to hide behind people because you're a halfling?
I can hide because it's a bonus action and I'm a rogue.
You would have to either be fully obscured or have a trick that gives you light obscure or have the halfling thing. So you are too much in line of sight at this point.
Fair enough.
Dave, if you can hear me and you can see, click your icon and hit initiative so you join us in the next round. And Secundus, what you up to?
So, this is going to be nice. This is going to be real nice. So, Secundus. And it doesn't matter where the fuck I put this. Because it's a 30-foot radius. I'm going to hit all of them. DC 17 con saves. Where they all take 21 radiant damage.
Okie dokie.
That's a creature, so is that us included?
I believe with it being... what is... hold on, I have to jump to the spells list. I don't think that applies to us.
When a creature moves in the spell for the first time.
It's evocation. Evocation allows you to basically select targets.
If you are an evoker and you have these the avoid area, you can pick up to a certain number of targets. Look and see how many you can avoid and choose which guys not to hit.
So I am not an evoker.
Then it's gonna hit everything in the range.
Can do... If I do that here, that'll hit them.
Joe.
Yep, and Joe. But it's whenever he starts his turn.
Sure. Oh!
Moves into the spell area for the first time or starts its turn. So Joe doesn't have to make that yet, but...
Damn, wasted a good one. I'm resistant to damage, all damage except for psychic anyway, so bring it on.
All right,
Yeah.
and it was 30-foot square?
30-foot radius.
30-foot radius.
Which means it gets cast right there.
And where'd you put it? Right there?
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Any additional action, etc. for you?
I'm not second level rogue, but I'm going to move back here.
Okie dokie.
So I cannot bonus action hide. Still hide myself behind other people.
You got it. Late through the portal, you stumble into this. You look around, you see zombies, you see ghouls, you see a ghast, you see a wight, you see 6 dead humans, or dying humans at least, and a sickly greenish illumination. And Falling Arrow, where'd your initiative go?
It was the same. It was 22.18.
Okay, what'd I do to you then? So you're going to go at the end. I don't know what I did wrong here, but you're in there now.
You want me to roll again?
Nope, you're fine. We're just going to make you... For some reason, you decided to wait. Okay. So Pift, what are you doing? And Dave, can you hear us?
Yeah, just removed all video broadcast. It's a lot better now.
All right. And what would you like to do with the assemble mess?
First thing is, I'd like to know if I had to roll also or not.
No, not unless you step into the light. As long as you stay out of that green circle, you're fine. Stepping into that green circle seems like an unhealthy thing.
Where is the circle?
Do you see that green circle off the purple dot?
I see the purple dot. I don't see the green circle.
Yeah, I only see the dot.
So anyhow, 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet out from there.
That's actually going to hit Ted too.
Bogus.
How about now?
Hey, that's a little bit better. That's 30-foot radius,
That is a 30-foot radius.
because that's showing 25 feet on mine.
That's 30-foot radius, including itself.
Oh, gotcha. There we go.
Fair enough. Okay. So let me just ask, what looks like it has been attacked? Because I came back a little later.
So this ghast right here has taken a little bit of damage. This wight in the back has taken a significant chunk of damage. The ghouls at the bottom and the zombies to the left remain unharmed. So if you're thinking about running up and attacking something, the only thing you get to without getting in the light yourself would be this ghoul down here.
Yeah, so I got a speed of 30, so if I go down there, I won't be able to take out myself.
That would be true. You could get up to right there, make your attack, and move back a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Go ahead and step yourself up.
Okay.
And do me a favor, as you rush forward, give me a Dexterity 13 acrobatics check. And sorry, give me an acrobatics check. You're fine. You jump over the writhing vines, the thorns, etc. Land next to the ghoul. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. I might need some help with Craig here.
Yeah, and you get 2 attacks with your main weapon, the packed weapon, and then you have a bonus action which you can do a whole bunch of stuff, right? Your bonus rapier, the disengage.
Oh, I know, but for my armor class thing, that's what I don't remember.
No, your armor class stuff is already baked in, so whatever the AC is up top, that's what it is.
So 18 from your packed battle axe will hit. Please roll damage. 7 piercing damage against the ghoul.
It's magical as well.
That is also magical. Make sure you tell me about that when I forget that.
It's magical, I'm telling you right now.
It does strike and bite deeply in. The ghoul remains standing. Doesn't look like it's about to fall, but another good whack, and you might get it.
Second attack.
All right, second attack. 13 will hit the ghoul. Please roll damage. 10 is a good hit. Not quite enough to drop it, but it looks pretty damn banged up.
And I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. You are free to move.
There's my move right there.
All right. That's going to bring around Falling Arrow, who waited patiently for his turn. Falling Arrow, what are you doing? Oop, did we lose him? Did we mute him?
No, I'm here. Wait 1 second.
Okay. Yep.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just making sure on something. Okay. So I have so many spells I don't know what to do. I'm not used to this.
That's a good thing.
Just pick one and go. This is the learning time.
Okay, what does turn undead do?
Turn undead would attempt to force these undead to flee from you. Since all the undead can see you, they would have to be making a wisdom saving throw or running away if they're within 30 feet, I think, of you.
Which one? What's my the distance I can reach with my bow and arrow?
You can
The
reach this
entire
whole
room.
Yeah, this
The
whole
entire
room
room.
is well within distance.
Okay. I'm gonna hunt. Well, that's a bonus action, right? Hunter's mark.
Hunter's Mark would be a bonus action in a spell slot. Yep.
I'm going to. What's the health on the ghast?
He looks. Hang on here. He looks fairly healthy. He was only dinged a bit.
Let me get the right. I want to hunter's mark the right.
This guy right here. Gas right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You
then-
cast Hunter's Mark on the Ghast. He is marked.
And then do I hit with my longbow?
Yep.
Or yeah.
So then you would click on your longbow to make your longbow attack.
Yeah.
That's a definite hit. So you would now roll your longbow damage, and then you would roll your Hunter's Mark damage.
Hunter's mark damage would
You have to
be.
type that in. 1d6.
You guys all sound like freaking robots to me.
Yeah, the internet's being a little funky.
Yeah. That is. I think it's a
1d6. Yep.
1d6.
1d6.
Why isn't it not typing in this?
There it goes. So you hit for 12, you hit for 3, total of 15. Tears away a big chunk of the ghoul, or of the gas, excuse me, but it remains standing. Do you have any additional attacks, etc.?
I mean, I used a bonus, didn't I? With the hunter's mark.
Use the
Can
bonus
I
for the
attack
Hunter's Mark?
again?
Do you have 2 attacks with your bow?
Do I don't know, Craig. Do I have 2 attacks?
Craig says you do. So go ahead and take your second longbow attack. $23 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. 7, roll me once more on that d6. You really want to roll 5 or better, or 4 or better. That's better than that. The ghast falls unconscious, pierced by a multitude of arrows.
Excellent.
The white remains surprised. The zombies remain surprised.
Hey now.
Hang on. I know what's about to happen.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention because
No, we're good.
trying to tweak things.
How many? Where's my little spell thing
DC
here?
7.
DC 17. Ah, yes, that should be easy to hit. The 2 zombies, top and then bottom.
Fail and fail. 21 radiant.
The zombies look like the flesh has been stripped from their bones. They almost become skeletons, but somehow they remain standing with 1 green pixel to their health bar.
One invisible.
1 invisible green pixel hanging on. The zombies, the white attempts to ward off the attack. That's not going to do it. That was 21
Radiant.
radiant. 21 radiant.
I can actually see the green pixels on the zombies.
He
Don't
remains
encourage it,
standing.
man.
He's got a couple more than green. The two ghouls have not taken their damage yet, but Falling Arrow gets his original turn right back around again. He and Hoots acting almost at the same time. Falling Arrow, what would you like to do? Finish off zombies, finish off a white. There's some ghouls down below that are looking a little sluggish. Where are you going?
I'm going to finish off the right.
Finish off the white. Please roll me an attack roll.
Why isn't it working?
I don't know. Oh, there it
It's
goes.
working. 20 will hit.
20 will hit. 11 will damage. Go ahead and roll me. You did not move the hunter's mark, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
I can move it. Well, I can move the hunter mark. It moves to somebody on the side, right?
Yes. So you would need to say bonus action, move the hunter's mark to the white. So we'll pretend you said that.
Wait 1 second. If target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to subsequent. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action.
You got it.
So I'll roll 1d6.
1d6, please.
See, I read.
Yeah.
Whoops. There was an error putting my formula, and I put it right.
1d6 shouldn't be a hard
1d6.
formula for it to do here.
There you
we
go, 6.
And that is enough to drop the white unconscious. He falls, armor clattering on the floor, somewhat obscured now behind the humans that dangle. Falling Arrow, I believe, has a second bow attack. What would you like to shoot, if anything?
What was that?
I think you have another bow attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I gotta get used to multiple attacks now.
2 attacks. Yep.
I want to... This ghoul right here.
Okay. The healthier of the 2 ghouls.
Yes.
Fire away, sir. What, like all above 20s. 12 points of damage. Solid hit. The ghoul remains standing, however, looking pretty beat up, but not ready to topple. That's a bonus action. That's your actions. Any movement from you?
I'll stay where I am right for now.
You got it. That moves it round to Hoots. Hoots, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
He's
Boom.
fine.
Fine.
So would I take half?
Sir.
No, you take none.
None? Great. Fantastic. Okay.
You may want to take a step back, though, but for the moment, this light does you no harm. What you doing?
Hoots is going to fly here.
Let me just double check that real quick.
I'm going to fly
Okay.
right there
Yep.
and attack this ghoul.
Yes, please.
Xanathars.
That is a dead ghoul. Go ahead and roll me damage.
So
is
that'd be
that
5.
5? Oh. That ghoul takes a little time to decide it's going to fall down, but it does fall to pieces in front of you. There's another ghoul just a little further ahead. You know you can move through this light as long as you don't stop to your next round. Are you stepping up to take that swing, or is that all you got?
I want to take the swing. I'm moving next to him, take the swing, and then move back.
You got it.
So 16
14.
plus 2 because I'm raging.
Did you get to plus 2 to your attack? That was just a damage.
Plus 2 to melee attack rolls using strength.
Oh, very nice. So yes, 16
Great
will
total
definitely hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
10, 12.
12 will flatten that ghoul. He is no mo.
Okay. And I'm moving back.
All right. Getting out of that light. That brings up what would have been the ghouls. They just die a little more as they languish in the light. That brings up X. X, there are 2 zombies that remain barely standing in the distance. The white, the ghouls, the ghast, all down and sizzling in this odd light that has been invoked. What are you doing?
Well, seeing as I brought my mic down, let's go ahead and just acid splash the back 2 zombies, seeing as they're so dexterous.
Absolutely. Dance, zombie, dance. No.
Dance, dance.
Very no dancing. They dissolve away. The light having burned them, the acid melting their bones. There is nothing left to those zombies. The plants continue to writhe about the room, but you find if you move slowly and carefully, you do not have the chance of being tangled. If you move too quickly, you can trip amongst them and find yourself bound and possibly crushed. The light remains in the room for a little bit longer.
I will just let it go. I can't
Okay.
move it as a bonus action or anything.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would keep it going because it's concentration up to 10 minutes.
The light dissipates, leaving you in a closed room, the plants writhing about on the floor, but careful movement allows you to traverse the room. The humans all very dead. The plants look like that has bled them dry. What are you guys up to?
I'm going to slowly walk to these humans, and I'm going to start flipping their pockets.
Okay. As you
That
start
sounds like a good idea.
As you start looking through the humans are dressed in very simple garb, and each of them has a band on their neck with a link for a chain. Obviously, slaves or workers of some sort. Their hands are bound, and they were hung from a loop in the ceiling. So each of them had hung there for a little while. 2 of them were killed before you arrived. Those 2 seem to have been left alone by the plants. There's not a lot of sign of damage to the 2 that are dead. You see no weapon wounds on them. You see no bite marks, no scratches. They're just dead. The other 4, obviously, constricted and torn apart by the thorns. Among them, no gold, no coinage, just the simple clothes and the neck pieces. On the other creatures, the 2 zombies, the 2 ghouls, as you inspect their bodies, they're dressed identically to the humans. The same simple clothes, the same band around their necks. The white, dressed in armor, carrying a long sword and a long bow. The ghast, dressed in, we're going to politely call them rags, no weapons on him.
All right, so nothing.
Cool. So I'm going to take this opportunity, and I'm assuming we're out of initiative.
Yep, out of initiative at this point.
Cool. Then I am going to summon one of my packed weapons. In this case, I'm just going to call it let's say the Morning Star.
Okay. You bring a morning star into existence.
Yep. Basically, the way I see it, flavor-wise, is my hand disappears into like a separate little pocket of space, and I just pull out a warhammer.
Sounds solid.
And this is magical.
Gotcha. So, yeah, as far as loot in the room, longbow, longsword, arrows, and the studded leather armor that the white was wearing. All else, fairly slim pickings, unless you happen to like thorny plants, in which case, bonanza. Rooms, the exits from the room, to the west, a door, to the south, a door. What would you guys like to do?
Question: the
yeah.
ghouls, the white, the ghast, zombie I know, but
So
are they unconscious or dead?
They're dead. They are dead. So the ghouls are undead, which feed upon the flesh of the living. They're fairly animate hunters. They don't sort of walk slow like zombies. They run like crazy things. Ghasts are a more intelligent form of ghoul, and you guys have had enough experience, even though your memories are a little jumbled, that you know ghasts make ghouls. The exact process you're not 100% sure on, but somehow ghasts turn people into ghouls. Wights turn people into zombies.
Okay.
So they were fodder, essentially.
It does seem like they may have been resupplying the room as you arrived.
Oh, lovely. Now, from what I remember, that room down below was not very pleasant for the last people who came through here.
How do you remember that? I've never
Casey
been
told
here.
us.
The amulet that you carry provides you with some memories of the past experiences of people. And you were able to share in those memories before you left, knowing that this room had some sort of vine or thorn trap and some undead in it. The room to the south, full of plants that were very hard to kill. And the room to the west of here, you do not believe they entered.
Well, better the devil that we know than the one we don't?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
Well, after you, Amulet Boy.
I don't like being up front.
Well, it's
I'm...
part of the duties of Amulet Boy.
Oh, well, then, here. And I kind of shoved the amulet back in his hand.
Toss it to Hoots.
A game of hot potato starts.
I'll take it.
Kind of in the vague, like trying to remember what I've remembered from other dead people. What's in the room down below?
So the room to the south, you remember them passing through it. You remember images of pillars of lightning, constant lightning. Not strong, but certainly shocking. And among it, undead, and then monstrous plants shambling about, and very hard to kill.
And I'll kind of look at that, and then I'll kind of look at my map, or the knockoff map. So you guys just went? So these last people just went down?
They just went down. They basically made one room, and then one more room before they were defeated.
So,
Or at least brought to a stalemate.
let's see. Piercing against plants? I'm going to make a nature check to see which one of my packed weapons would be better against plants.
Go ahead and give me back to. You know that most pruning shears are slashing.
Yeah, I'll dismiss my packed weapon and then use another action to pull out a longsword.
All right. Poof, poofed. Or zip, zip. The appropriate sound of unsealing a extra dimensional space. You open.
Well, the dissipating would probably be like... And the pulling it out would probably be like a kind of thing.
And
Yeah.
someone do me a favor, and if you can try to take a step to the south into that room I opened up. Okay, cool. I turned off all the stuff, so that's cool. So you listen carefully at the door. No sound at all. You open the door. You realize, okay, we've got a double set of doors as reflected on your map. You move to the second set of doors. Anything special you guys are doing? I see somebody's being sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I guess hiding would be helpful here.
Let's talk it more.
In these memories, were like the things already out and about?
Jesus! Shit!
So as you guys are kind of quietly discussing what you remember and what you might see in the next room, you talk a little loud, but you do discuss. They seem to remember having defeated the undead, having dealt enormous amounts of damage to the large shambling mounds of vegetation as it moved about the room. Number of pillars, easily 15, 20, maybe 25 pillars spaced about the room, sparking off these lightning strikes. you get the impression that they fled to the southwest. And that's when the memory stops. And the amulet then reports that it was picked up by you. So that is where that is. That leaves you guys listening at the door. Whoever would like to listen, please give me a perception. If you'd like to help somebody listen, please feel free to help them.
I'll help him.
Okay. So, hey, listen real good, buddy. You hear thwunk, 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 thwunk. It sounds like someone is chopping very wet vegetation with a very big axe or blade of some sort.
Somebody sounds like he's having fun.
With the robot voice and that voice, you sound like the guy from Sling Blade. That is all.
So, are we ready to open the door?
Maybe.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Plans,
Now or never.
Plans, preparation, spells. 5, 4.
Yeah. Prep the
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
first
yeah.
thing
Right,
enemy I
attack.
see.
Rush in and attack whatever I see first.
Yeah, you know
That's the
what?
First thing I see.
Hold action. Eldritch Blast. Because fuck that shit.
All right. So I think I heard a lot of attack the first things I see as held actions. So we'll see how that plan plays out in just a moment.
Yeah, in the room. In the room.
Yes, you all look at each other with that crazy glint in your eye. The door swings
What are you
open.
talking about? I'm just an innocent little halfling.
Yeah. The door swings open.
Holy shit.
The room is massively overgrown with vegetation. The memory from the amulet said nothing about this. From floor to ceiling, vines, creepers, leaves, thick stalks, huge mushrooms. Standing right in front of you, a massive skeletal creature, huge bull horns coming out from the sides of its skull, is swinging a massive, crazy axe, just hacking away at this plant life. Each time it hacks, you hear a sizzle and a pop and a zzz. And then from the edge, you see lightning and electricity arc over the vegetation. The vegetation almost immediately start to grow back. It looks as though the creature is working its way to hack a path. Beyond it, you see a smaller skeletal figure. You can see it through the rib cage of this massive one, working to clear that vegetation and carry it away to the south. Beyond that, another huge skeleton and more sounds coming from the south. You guys start to do your stuff. Everybody, please give me an initiative.
Why do I feel like this is going to be a day?
Are you kidding me? There we go.
Not my
It says-
day.
It said my first initiative wasn't valid.
All right. Now, the massive creature swinging the axe does not appear to have taken notice of you guys yet. You have a moment to let that sink in. And then we're going to ask what's going on.
Unleash hell, boys.
Where'd you go?
Yep, that was
That didn't
Sorted.
work. Let's try that again. There we go. Sort. Bink. All right. You have the drop on everyone. What are you going to do?
Just like I called it.
All right. The biggest thing obvious in your path is that giant Minotaur. How are you going to be making your attack?
I'm gonna rush in.
Okay.
And I should have tried to sneak, but I'm not going to. And hopefully I can reach him.
30 feet? Looks like you can make it. Yeah, oh yeah. Now, moving through the vegetation is going to be difficult terrain, so if anyone attempts to move through the vegetation, it's 10 feet for every 5 feet. You step up next to the Minotaur.
Attack with magical weapon, my packed weapon, battle axe.
You attack with your battle axe. 21 is plenty to strike this creature. 7 does it a chunk of damage.
Second attack.
It is now well aware that you're there. Go ahead and make your second attack. That does strike. Roll your damage. Additional 10 points of damage. You take a big chunk out of one of its bones, but it's got a lot of bones. What are you doing now?
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
And run like a coward goblin.
Fair enough. Please take your movement away as much as you may. And with Pift bravely running forward, bravely striking, and then bravely running away, it brings up falling arrows. What are you up to, buddy?
I am gonna do Hunter's Mark again
Okay. On the big guy?
on the big guy.
How
Hunter's
long does
Mark on the
Hunter's
big
Mark
guy.
last?
What was that?
Oh, it's up to an hour, so yeah, you're still within that same spell. Damn.
Wait, does
You're not using a spell slot to do this.
You're just moving the one from the other guy down to this one because you can see
Yeah.
both of them. If the other guy was out of sight, you wouldn't be able to do this, but one's just behind you and one's just in front of you.
Okay. So I am going to Hunter's Mark him and
No.
fails.
But is it a sneak attack?
Oh yeah, it is. I
it
am
would-
stealth.
I
I rolled a 16 as stealth.
Let's find out if he notices as attention is called in your direction. He does notice you. It is not a sneak attack.
Okay. I will do another attack
That will
I can roll
definitely hit.
with my longbow.
And go ahead and give me the Hunter's Mark damage as well. $15 points of damage. Big chunk of bone falls away. Still, he's got more. That was a bonus action. That was action. Any movement?
No, I'll stay right there.
You got it.
In the hallway.
X. A lot of arrows, a lot of stabbing. That's a big Minotaur. What are you up to?
X is gonna realize that that's a bunch of vegetation and
That is a
previously a
bunch of
bunch of
vegetation.
lightning, and he's not going anywhere near that room. So I'm just gonna drop a flaming sphere right in front of
Okay.
this Minotaur here, and then ram it into him, kind of
Okay.
keeping the sphere in that square.
Sounds good. Flaming Sphere is going to suffer the same movement impact for the difficult terrain. But otherwise, yes. Let's go ahead and flame on. And Flaming Sphere. And yes, Minotaur's known for nimbleness. Yeah, not so much. He will take his 6 points of damage.
Just a little torching.
Just a little scorch and a torch.
Um,
Any additional action, etc.
No, because that's action and bonus.
Okay.
I will move back a little bit slowly and carefully in this room, slowly. And then does the fire seem to be burning the vegetation, like, as I walk out? Like, does it seem like the vegetation actually starts to light up, or does it seem resilient?
Not immediately. It will not. You know from previous castings of this, the flaming sphere, aside from the thing you ram it into, takes it a little bit of time to build up the heat in its area. So it wouldn't be till probably 6 to 10 seconds had passed that you notice if the vegetation will be crisping or not.
Okay.
All right. And with that, X, you should be able to control your fire. Skeleton starts rushing forward. No, he doesn't. Skeleton's surprised. What am I doing? Skeleton surprised. That brings up Mr. Logan.
So, this thing hasn't moved yet.
It has not moved yet.
Is it surprised?
It is surprised.
Ah, that's wonderful. I love hearing those words. So let's blast him.
Let's.
Does a 19 hit him?
A 19 will strike the Minotaur Skeleton.
So minus 15, that's 27 plus 9.
I want to say 41.
36 plus 5, yeah, 41. Is that right?
The Minotaur Skeleton falls to pieces. Necrotic energy scattering everywhere. Bone dust shatters. It's just crazy what just happened. I think as the head falls, the horns get hung up on the vegetation on either side, so it's just sort of swinging there in the air. But yeah, there's not nothing. He gone. What would you like to do? I think you might even have a second attack.
I do have a second attack, and I think that's that nice little zombie there. He's gonna get some sneaks.
Mr. Skeleton in the center?
Yep.
All right. Do please make your attack roll.
Does a 20 hit?
20 will hit a skeleton, yes.
I
think
love it.
Oh my god.
The skeleton rides that arrow
40, 50,
like the end of Doctor Strangelove, cowboy hat,
50
until
even?
he reaches his destructive point. Yes, and
Jesus.
So we don't even need to go into combat at this point. I mean, I could just fly up on the ceiling.
bonus action, etc.
I will light a cigarette.
Fair enough. At Secundus, it comes around to you. A small missile has been launched past you. What are you doing?
In the name of my patron, I want to tell this skeleton in particular to die.
Okay,
I believe I should have line of sight of him. Where I'm at. Yeah, it doesn't even intersect that pillar square.
Okay, and how are we doing this with the...
Eldritch Blast does an
one of
18 hit.
them! And which one are we hitting?
Skelly Bro right here.
That guy right there. Yes, that does hit.
Cool.
And 14 points of force damage scatters the skeleton.
Yep,
he is
that's
now-
not all.
Oh, what do we get now?
A little something I like to call fireball.
Oh dear. And what is the range on that fireball?
20-foot radius. So Minotaur Man's got to make it, and the other skeleton. Well, yeah, both of. Ooh, that's good.
Nicely shot, sir. Minotaurs attempt to make a dexterity saving throw. One on the left first. He's fine. One on the right. Not so good.
Yep. So let's see. That's 32. So 16 to the one who made it. 32 to the one who didn't. And that other skeleton's just dead.
Indeed, he is. You have toasted some skeletons.
Boy,
All right.
I'm a little spent from that.
How did that not take... Wait. That didn't do damage. What did I miss? 13, 32, 16. Try that again. Minus 16. There we go.
Whew. I
All
think
right.
I'm going to go take it for a little bit.
All right. That's going to bring up some very angry Minotaurs. The very angry Minotaurs charge forward. Let's see how far a very angry Minotaur can get.
Not far enough.
Angry Minotaur. Ooh.
Dun, dun,
Draws
dun.
up just short of you in the charge he is able to make. He does not look pleased that he did not reach you.
Hey, guess what? It's got to make a saving throw.
Indeed, he does. And a horde of Minotaurs attack. Where is that flaming sphere? DC 17 on a dex, huh?
Yup.
And that's half damage on the success, correct?
No, that is just half damage on the success. So he takes 5. Still looking hale and hearty, but less so than before. And with that, we finally come around to Hoots. Hoots, buddy, what you doing?
Okay, Hoots is going to move to the side of this guy right here.
Yep.
He's flying over this difficult terrain, if that's possible.
You may not, because it's everywhere. It's floor to ceiling vines and all sorts of nastiness.
Okay, I don't think I can disengage from him then, so I'm not going to do that. Can I fly over this red square? Is that dangerous area? Or
that red square is there's fire happening in that red square area.
if I were to attack within that red square, flying over the path and then fly back, is that
You're
legit?
fine as long as you do not end your turn within the fire.
Okay, that's
So
what
you
I'm
can
gonna do.
you can step right there and then step right back.
That's what I want to do.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Stepping on up. 23 will hit the Minotaur.
3 damage. I'm not raging at this point. I don't want to waste them. I shouldn't have wasted the first one.
Does he not have Great Weapon Master?
No.
I do not know.
No.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Please roll. So that's one attack. Please roll your second attack if you have one.
Yep, I missed with
8
an 8.
is not going to scratch him.
Okay, I'm gonna move back. Fly back. I feel so insignificant after like Craig did like 100 damage with 2 arrows, but that's all I got.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I can do. I built the whole character just to do that. There's nothing else I can do.
All right. And as Pift gets ready to make his move, the vines, the trees, the shrubbery makes its move.
Goddamn shambling mounds.
Surging towards you guys.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's more.
There are a number of shambling mounds attacking. And the first attacks from the left, striking at Hoots. First slam attack. Second slam attack.
Miss and miss.
Miss and a miss. From the right. Attacking, I'm not even sure who that is. Who is that?
That's Pift.
Pift. Pift attacking you. First slam. Second slam.
Here's a miss.
I think those are going to be misses.
Double miss.
And Shambling Mound, seeming to understand that staying in the fire is a bad idea, can't think of a better thing to do, and burns. Go ahead and give me a flaming sphere damage, please.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Where did my clicker go?
It went away.
It did.
It doesn't like you being an evil DM.
It burns. And as it burns, lightning crackle strikes
Hmm.
Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. How was that even a number? It was one. That number. All right. And that. Get on the turn order now. Brings it around to Pift. Pift. Shambling mounds have moved forward. Flaming sphere. Minotaurs. All sorts of nonsense. What are you up to?
As long as I don't finish my turn in the fire, I'm not gonna get hit, right?
Correct.
So then I'll move up, attack, and coward back.
All right. Who are
Just
you
like-
attacking? You have giant amounts of plant life on either side of you. A big Minotaur right in front. Which one are you striking at?
So all of them, looking at them, can I insight check to see which one of the strongest of those two? Like
Well, the plants will definitely take more damage. They're just massive plant creatures. The skeletons you've seen drop, they look bigger and nastier. They got a big freaking battle axe, but they look like you could drop them sooner.
Yeah, I'll try to finish off the skeleton.
Okay. Go ahead and take your step forward. Go ahead and make your attack.
First attack, pack weapon, magical.
Yep. 16 will hit.
Sorry, I gotta move screens.
Yep.
11.
11 points of damage. It remains standing. Big chunks torn away from it, though.
Second attack with my pack weapon again, magical.
Yep. Definitely a hit. Definitely some damage. It looks rocky, but it is still holding up.
Bonus action, disengage.
You're free! Run!
Goblin cowardness.
It's a strategic retreat.
Ah.
You can put a goblin in the game. You're going to hear it every once in a while. All right.
Hey, welcome back.
Pift.
How are you?
Pift runs, falling.
And as a free action, I'm gonna yell to my compadre that are in the hallway. Get out of there! Bottleneck them inside that hallway.
That's a smart goblin.
I'm gonna take my action and use Hunter Sense.
Okay. And what are you focusing on? The Minotaur or the Shambling Mound?
The mount.
The Shambling Mound, from what you recall, they are resistant to fire. They are resistant to cold. Lightning, electricity, really bad. Don't give them lightning. They love it. Beyond that, not a whole lot. They're just big freaking plants.
Okay, that was my action. So
Bonus action.
My bonus action, I will use Slayer's Prey. How come I can't click on it?
Wait, what's Slayer's Prey do? Oh, there we go. Mark a creature, extra d6. First time.
It's like a buffed up hunter's mark, basically.
Okay, so who are you putting that on?
This one.
You got it. Gonna have to invent new icons now. Let's say that looks like that right there. Kind of a swirly vortex of doom. Any additional? That's an action. That's a bonus action. Any movement from you falling?
I'm gonna back up.
You got it.
One
X
square.
comes around to you.
Kind
Enormous amounts of plant life on either side of the doorway.
Yeah, hearing this and seeing this hot mess going on, seeing that there's a whole bunch of plants everywhere. I mean, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to ram the sphere into the Minotaur that's currently on top of the sphere.
Yep.
No need to change where it is.
You got it.
And then
Minotaur attempts to avoid. Does not. Takes 10 points of damage. And the Minotaur scorches, crumbles, falling to pieces in front of you. Another pile of bones.
Serves it right.
all right. And then in that case, seeing the one Minotaur down, I'll be like, 1 to go, and then I'll shoot fire bolts at the one in the back,
You got it.
or a firebolt.
A firebolt streaks forward towards the Minotaur.
Hold
12
on.
will just hit.
Okay.
Roll me damage. 6
Yeah.
points of damage.
6. Woo.
Hey, there's a lot of fire going on out there. It looked impressive. It looked like you blew through the first one to hit the second one. That's the look you were going for.
Yeah.
Skeletons remain charred, crumbled, etc. Any additional? Oh, sorry, X. Any additional movement from you?
Let's see here. Give a little more breathing room.
All right. Ted, Theodore, Logan, no longer surprise rounds, but still, what you got in that ballista of yours?
Not much. You take away the surprise round, there's half my damage, and since no one's within 5 feet of a target that I can see,
Shambling Mound.
who's within 5 feet of that?
Mr. Hoots.
Hoots off to the side. You have to come around the angle though.
Hoots
Ooh.
McGee.
Hoots.
Hoots Macoutes.
All right. Well, yeah. I will always stick with the sneak attack when I can get it.
All right, and you do have spell sniper, so you ignore the cover of all your friends, I believe.
Yep.
Sharpshooter, but yes.
Sharpshooter, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yep. So we will do a sneaky bow.
Sneaky bow at the plants. Please fire away. 26 is gonna hit.
So 17
points of damage to the giant
All right. Well, I will do it again.
of plant life.
Without advantage, it's really tough to say that to do the sharpshooter, but 17 is pretty good. So let's get greedy. Why are you? Oh, that's why. Sorry.
It's all right. All the greed.
Much better. Okay, so yeah, I'll do. Let's see if we can get lucky. 19.
I would say yes.
19 is lucky. Please roll me some crazy damage.
Only 20.
Only 20. Disappointing. Disappointing. Any additional movement, bonus actions, etc.?
I mean, can I hide?
You don't really have obscurement. It can see you where you are.
I'll move where they can't see me.
Then you can hide.
Sure. And then I'll sneak or stealth. And that's it.
All right. Secundus, it comes round to you.
Yes, hi there. I am not getting involved with that shit.
Get up in there, man. You can do it.
I know what happened to my predecessor. Fuck that.
He's fine.
Someone's gun shy.
Damn straight. You know what? No. How far is that? Ooh, but flaming sphere. Ooh. Yeah, fuck that. Actually, I can attack him on the angle, can't I?
You can attack on the angle.
Cool. 15 feet. Attacking on the angle.
Attacking on the
Packed
angle.
weapon.
Please roll me an attack.
Yep.
12 will not damage a shambling mound. Too much vegetation to find the parts that hurt it.
Damn. If only that had been one less, I could have taken the 28. And how about a 24?
24 will find the bits that hurt it.
Yeah. So,
8 points of slashing damage.
yes.
8 points of slashing damage to the shambling mound.
And do I want to risk it? It's only 15 feet. You know what? Yeah. Let's risk it. I'm small. I'm moving back.
Shambling Mound attempts to slam into you as you move out of its reach. 23?
You lucky fucking bastard.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
As the shambling mound swipes out at Sergundus, you see Excelsior kind of sigh and twist his arm a little bit, and a shield seems to absorb most of the brunt of the blow. It's going to absorb 14.
Ooh, what was that?
Because he's Abjuration, he's using his own personal
Nice.
Abjuration shield to reduce the damage done.
Interesting.
Nice.
Thank you. Whoever that was.
Dave.
That was nice. Thank you.
Secundus, any
I
additional
won't
move
try that
action,
again.
etc. All right. That brings up the last of the Minotaur Skeletons. He charges forward. Absolutely no fear of this sphere of flame. He attempts to gore Hoots, who for some reason is standing out.
Because the other tank's a goblin.
The gore attack. Not gonna hit.
Stupid cow brain.
Perhaps it is that the doorway is too narrow for the horns of this enormous creature, but for whatever reason, it does not land the attack. It finds itself standing next to the flaming sphere. It has the wherewithal to move. Whoa, not the flaming sphere.
Oh, is it ending there?
And away.
Oh, okay.
Hoots, if you have a reaction, would you like to use it?
Sure, I'll take a attack at it. Let's see. I only get one attack at it, right?
Only one attack at it.
16.
16 will hit the Minotaur Skeleton. Please roll me damage.
Six.
There's the damage. 6 damage. It takes the 6 damage. Does not look pleased. Not pleased at all, no. But then the Shambling Mounds surge forward, intent on doing what Shambling Mounds do.
Nom 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 nom.
Indeed. The Shambling Mounds grow as the lightning strikes around them.
Seriously,
Dwarf.
bastard.
Shambling Mound.
These things look
From
like
the
Swamp Thing.
left. Where'd you go there? Come back here. From the left. 18. Hoots.
No, it's a miss.
That's going to be a miss. From the right. 22.
Yeah, that got me.
For 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
23.
Yeah, that got me.
For 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And you find yourself pulled into the Shambling Mound, engulfed in its planty goodness.
Gross.
Please.
That's not good.
Right in the middle there, buddy. And then two bad things happen. First, the Shambling Mound begins to... Whoa, actually, please roll me a Constitution to see if you're... Wait, whose Flaming Sphere is that?
That's mine.
Hoots, is that yours? Yay, you keep it. So the Flaming Sphere stays up. It starts to scorch the plant, and then it starts to scorch you. Please roll me the Flaming Sphere damage, and then make a dex check.
That's Excelsior. Yeah. That has the flaming sphere.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Ooh, bad.
All right. So both you and the Shambling Mound take 7 points of fiery damage from the Flaming Sphere as it noms on you.
Good times. Good times
Hoots.
coming.
That then brings it around to you. If you would like to escape from the Shambling Mound's planty jaws, you will need a DC 14 Constitution check.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Hang on, see? All right. You restrain. Constitution. Start the mount's turn. Okay, you're fine there. Go ahead and give me a strength check again against 14. Now to get free.
Okay.
You took no damage, and
Boom.
you squeak out of there.
Okay.
You are free. You have used the action to escape. You have your movement. You have your bonus actions. What you doing?
I am going into a rage. I'm getting the F out of there.
Okay. You go ahead and you can get the F out of there. And do you take attacks of opportunity?
I don't because I'm flying away.
Because you are
I
flying.
do have mobile feet.
Mobile feet. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You move away.
Oh, hold on. Wait. It says after making a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke
didn't-
an OA. So
you
you
did
do get
not
you
do
do get one. Nope,
All
let's
right.
be honest.
He tries to make the slam.
Oh yeah, that got me.
24
Half
for
damage,
11
though.
more points
But-
of damage.
Half damage though, so I take 6.
5.
Or 5.
All right. The
right.
rage shaves it off. Piffed. What you up to, buddy?
Well, sorry, wrong button. Okay. Well. What do I usually do?
Usually run up, attack, and then run away, which seems to be working well for you. Not so much for others, though.
Well, I'm a goblin. I don't
How
care.
dare you?
So I will rush in and rush out.
All right. Shambling mound. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Which one are you after?
Which
Of the
one?
two, he's looking a little more crispy.
Crispy. So we're about to eat chips.
That's it. Delicious vegetable chips.
Do I have to? So 15 in, 15 out, right?
15 and 15 out. You've got 30.
Magical attack.
All righty.
With
Go ahead and roll me some
my-
attack rolls.
Oh,
That's going to hit. That's a good chunk of damage.
Second attack.
Second attack.
Magical.
That's not going to hit.
Bonus action disengage.
You got it. Running away! As Pift runs back, falling arrows, you are now the closest to the shambling mounds. Stay brave. Stand your ground, maybe. What you doing?
What was that?
What you
Sorry,
doing?
you guys cut out.
Oh, sorry.
I am going to. Okay, so the Slayer, was it Slayer's Prey?
Yep. Right there on that guy.
Oh, yeah, right on that guy. He's still alive.
Your hunter's mark is on the Minotaur behind him. So you could bonus action to move your hunter's mark to the mound as well.
The other mound?
To the same thing.
Yeah, I'll move it.
Okay.
Does that count as a bonus action?
That would be a bonus action if you want to spend it.
Yeah. Spend it.
Okay.
I'm going to try. I don't know. Everybody's hitting it. It's not doing anything.
we're just not hitting it hard enough.
I want to see because lightning makes it stronger. What about Sacred Flame?
It's radiant, so no, it
Sacred
wouldn't.
Flame is radiant damage. It would not. In
Oh,
your hunting knowledge, would be no better or no worse than any other attack.
So physical damage.
That's right. 2.
If I move to it, does it get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you move away from it.
Okay.
So if you want to run up there and get in its face, you may do so.
I have a mace and I have a spear. I'm going to use my mace. I'm going to move up to it.
Okay. You rush forward, bringing your mace to bear. Go ahead and give me an attack roll for the mace. 19's going to hit. Go ahead and give me damage for the mace.
Oh, that did nothing.
3, not so impressive. I mean, it did do damage. You crushed one of the plants. You know, broke a few flowers.
I get another attack.
I believe you do.
Yeah. I'm going to. Does it still take the 1d6 damage at the end?
Actually, I'm sorry. Roll 2d6 damage. Both the Hunter's Mark and the
Wait,
Prey.
because all right, wait 1 second. Because Slayer's Prey is at the end of my turn or at the end of its turn.
It's
You
the
take the
first
extra
attack.
from your weapon the first time.
First
hit
time
it
you
each
attack.
turn. And then it takes another d6 because I put Hunter's Mark on it again, right?
Correct.
Correct. So roll 2d6.
2d6. As separate or together?
Doesn't matter either way.
Oh,
Additional 3 points of damage. You're just not feeling it. You don't have that rage built up inside of you. But I believe you still have your second attack.
Do I? Yeah, I do.
12 on the Shambling Mound is not going to find enough plant to do it damage.
Okay. It doesn't take 1d6 damage. No, that's at the beginning of the turn. And what
Only
about
if you hit
1d6?
it.
Only if I hit it? Okay.
Only if you hit it. Yep.
All right, I guess I'm going to stand my ground here.
All right.
Actually,
brings-
you know what? I want to move back.
Okay, go for it. You take a step backward, and the Shambling Mound doesn't seem to have gathered itself from the last attack to be able to strike at you. That brings up X. Go for it, X.
So how are these? How's this pillar looking that's been sitting next to
Saving
this
throw?
flaming spear
Nope, you're
for those last 2 rounds? That come through? Oh, of course I'm muted.
Sorry.
Of course. So,
It was
how
a
is
great
this?
plan that you had, though?
How is this pillar looking that's been sitting next to this flaming sphere for the last 2 rounds?
Looks fine. The pillar is stone. You have scorched much of the plant life, but every time that lightning sizzles and strikes, the plant life grows back almost immediately. So all that scorching and blackening just gets pushed away by new growth.
And where's this lightning coming from?
Each one of those pillars that you can see, each one of those gray pillars, emits a lightning arcing around it about 5 feet in every direction. So the way they're spaced out, it's striking most of the room.
Okay. Fine. I was really hoping we could do this manually. Alright, what is that?
I mean, we can.
Oh, and that's like, and that's a single target. I'm used to dispel magic being a radius. That's not happening. I'm not using that on a pillar. That's just not gonna work. Alright, so let's just ram the sphere into our resident double marked. Seems to be taking more of a pummeling Shambling Mound.
Go ahead and roll me the damage. Let's see what happens. It's going to take the full brunt of it. 6 points of fiery damage to the Shambling Mound. It seems to shake off a good bit of that, though.
And then I'm going to shoot a acid splash right here.
Okay.
So we tag both of them, even though it probably
Sounds
won't
good.
do much remaining damage to the left one.
Shambling Mounds. Dexterity save, 2 of them. 1, 2.
They're so good at that.
They are amazing. They both take your 7 points of acidic damage. They don't seem to like it, but it's hard to read the emotions of a giant plant. For most people. Any additional actions?
I've got no more jamboree.
You got it. Ted, Theodore, Logan.
excellent. I'm gonna, as I'm sneaking, I come around the corner, and I want to shoot this thing.
All right. As you step out, it seems to be aware of you. And you take your shot. You would not have the hide surprise. It would just be the normal shot. Please take your normal shot.
I do remember you rolling for someone else, but just that's fine.
The person that I rolled for was attacking a different type of creature. The shambling mounds are a little bit special.
Okay. All right. That's cool. So we'll, I guess sharpshooter longbow. Maybe go big,
Okay.
go home. All right.
22 will hit.
I have 16 for that.
16 is a considerable amount of damage.
Oh, and 8's a miss. That's
8
got
would be
too
a miss.
cocky.
Which one are you hitting?
The one on the right.
Okay. Just making sure.
Whittling away at the plant life. Any additional actions, etc., from you, Mr. Logan?
No, I mean, I can hide and I can shoot arrows. That's really what I can do.
All right. Secundus, it brings it around to you.
Yep.
Shambling mounds approaching the hallway.
Yeah. So, Eldritch Blast. Ooh. Guess what? That's a 22. Because lucky.
Okay. So lucky, you get to re-roll. Your second roll would be the 22, and that is going to do 12 points of force damage to the front one.
And 16 to the same guy.
And 16 will also hit the shambling mound for a total of 27 points of force damage.
Yes.
The shambling mound is in shambles, but it continues shambling.
I really wish I had more spell slots. Or, magic items. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Well, I mean, yeah. Anyhow, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Shambling mounds shamble, because that's what they do. It comes in the doorway.
No, not allowed.
No.
I'm saying.
Surges forward. It says, "Be one with me." And Secundus, 2 slam attacks.
That's
1.
probably not good.
That hits.
18, 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Secundus, a second slam attack. 21.
Shit.
You find yourself drawn
I hate you.
within his mystical depths.
You are no longer my DM. Not my DM. Check, not my DM.
All right. And the shambling mound takes you away.
Don't I get a since it moved
Absolutely.
away? Don't I get
The
a
action opportunity attack? Feel free to take it.
okay? So
12 will not hit the shambling mound, unfortunately.
God damn it!
Shambling mound moves away. Shambling mound 6 moves up. My memory just failed me. Memory failed me. Yep. And Hoots, it comes round to you. Lightning strikes from the towers as you consider what to do. What you do?
Okay. So which one of these bastards looks the most damaged?
The one that looks the most damaged is the one that has moved back and away. He was the one that was standing in the flames up until now. He has now moved a little bit further away.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me think here.
Though you cannot see him from where you are, you just know he headed in that direction.
Okay, I think I'm going to do what this guy would do and probably attack this guy, trying to help the halfling. So I'm gonna move up there, attack him.
All right, so are you going to attack him or are you going to try and pull the halfling out?
Actually, I'm going to try to pull him out.
All right.
Attack him! Attack him! Murder him!
Okay, I'll attack him then. I'll hear screams. Raging.
Please roll your attack.
Goblin war
23.
cry.
23 will hit.
Halfling.
24 will hit. Please roll me damage for both of those.
8 for the first. 7 for the second. So yeah. 15. Yeah, 15.
A good chunk
And-
of damage. You see, bits of the creature trapped within, fluttering around.
Okay.
But you do not tear him free. Any additional movement, action, etc.
I am going to, as a bonus action, before I move, can I cast Healing Word?
You have not cast a spell, so sure you can.
Okay. I'll do it on Secundus.
Yeah, I'll say you can see enough of him to cast the spell.
Okay. Jeez.
Woohoo!
1. That's a good use of a cell slot right there. God.
Best use.
All right. I'm going to continue my movement. Let's see, 5. 10.
That should be plus mod.
And he's druid. Oh, you're right. It should be plus mod. What's your wisdom modifier?
It's 4. So plus 5. Or plus 4.
Yeah, plus 4.
Okay. 5 total.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So 5.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
And I'm just going to move 1 back from there. That guy will be fine. The halfling will be fine. Okay.
And so just make sure you got those points back because I think I might have clicked on your character while you're changing them.
You did.
Okay.
Quit screwing with my sheet.
That wasn't me. It was somebody else. Piffed. Why were you messing with the sheet? Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you doing? The shambling mound seemed to have stepped away a little bit, possibly to regain their form amongst the vegetation.
Goblin rush, goblins get back. That's all I do.
Fair enough. Goblin rush forward. Goblin attack.
This is at advantage, right?
What's that?
It is at advantage.
Not for any reason I can think of.
Well, somebody's in there.
No, you are engulfed. You do not count as an attacker. Good try, but no.
So am I restrained or incapacitated?
You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
You
So
feel
not
great.
incapacitated.
You are not currently incapacitated.
Then that should count.
No, you're not on the opposite side of him. You're in the middle of him.
Yeah, but you can hit him.
You feel loved.
You're not flanked. What do you think would give him advantage? That's not flanking. Flanking, you have to be over here. You're in the middle. 18 will hit.
Wait.
12.
Flanking is just that there's something in between him. Can Secundus touch Poofed, or would there be a wall of creature between him?
That's not how flanking works.
That's what flanking is.
No, you have to be directly across. Okay, as soon as he moves there, he moves it over there, so he's not flanked. All right, he's shifting him around in his guts, so he's not flanked. What's wrong with you?
There it is. The evil overlord is coming out.
What's wrong with you people? 18 will hit, 12 will not. Please roll me damage on one of those battle axes. 9 points. of
Magical.
damage to the shambling mound. Magically delicious. Scooting away after that.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
He wouldn't be a goblin otherwise. It's much bigger than him. He saw
Very
what it
true.
did to the halfling. He doesn't want to be its next meal.
You're lucky that I even attacked him.
That's exactly right, actually.
The only
Falling
reason
arrows.
the only reason why I attacked is because there's less than us. We are more people.
You outnumber him. Falling arrows. Your friend is getting chewed on. But what are you up to?
I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, what would you like to do?
I still didn't hear it.
Attack!
Attack.
He heard that.
Yeah. Nothing happens if I move here. What's the health on the one that has our?
It's hard to tell. It looks like you've worked through about half of it at this point.
Okay. Is there a guy in that little picture absorbed in it? That's funny.
Yes. Secundus is
Oh.
currently inside of it.
I am that guy. Absorbed in.
What was I gonna do? I was thinking about doing something, and then that's radiant damage. Everything I do does radiant damage. Let's see. If this thing would load, so I can see my spell. There you go. Can I? No. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Is that the one that has Hunter's Mark on it? No, right?
Down there is the Hunter's Mark.
Well, I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
I can't
Roll
move it. It has to die first. So
Yep. Attack.
okay. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on Secundus.
Cure Wounds is touch. You cannot touch him.
Oh wait, no. Healing Word. Sorry.
Yep, that's fine.
Secundus is fine.
He is
He's fine.
Longbow. There you go.
13 will not hit the shambling mound. It's a miss.
I think that will though.
That'll hit. Yes. Roll me damage, please.
And he gets to roll Hunter's Mark and
No, he's aiming
No.
at the other one.
he still gets the 2d6 though, right?
No, the 2d6 is the Hunter's Mark and the Slayer's Prey.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
It's on the other guy.
On the other guy.
Yeah.
All right. Movement.
Moving back.
All right. X, it brings it to you.
All right. So not seeing any shambling. 5, 10,
Who's it? What's it?
15. Okay. This guy's visible-ish.
Yeah, you see like a foot sticking out.
Oh, I legit see a foot sticking out?
Oh yeah, you legitimately see a foot sticking out.
Awesome. All right, so I can see that. So I'm going to use my bonus action to ram the sphere into this guy over here.
Okay. Can
Can I do that? I don't even have line of sight. No, I can't even do that.
No, if you don't have line of sight, you wouldn't be able to tell it where to go.
I feel okay with that. And then, so instead of that, I'll just use my action to polymorph Secundus.
Okay.
And how big is this room?
This room is big enough.
This room's
It's
pretty
big
big.
enough.
This room's pretty big.
Yeah, let's just make him into a T-Rex.
Yes.
All right. So Secundus, I'm gonna scoot you over here just to get things lined up.
I'm sorry.
I need
As
that
I
T-Rex sheet.
as I begin casting a spell, I just yell, "You need to let this happen."
No.
Sure.
Now, who is holding what?
What the? No, I don't
So-
agree with that.
So
I
all
don't
of a-
agree with that.
All of a sudden, the shambling man expands.
Bullshit.
There we go. Evil Overlord is coming back.
Bullshit.
So a shambling mound cannot contain a T-Rex. The T-Rex explodes from the shambling mound. The grass falling away.
Does it take damage?
Very anime slash alien style.
Chest burster.
A chest burster indeed. So I will throw a question to the new T-Rex. Secundus, you have an option as you feel this change taking place.
No, I'm
you
going to
can
let it take place.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
not-
no! I understand. You can either take the path of least resistance, popping out of the orifice where the shambling mound had engulfed you, or you can try and ball up and see if you can do it some pain on the way out.
Oh, hell yeah, that option. I don't
all
care
right.
if it does extra damage to me.
Okay. So as you
I'm a fucking T-Rex.
As you explode into your new form, please roll 3d10 force damage. You will both take the result.
I'm cool with
you
this.
both take 23 points of
I need
force
control over that.
You need control over that. I can do that. How do I do
Is
that?
he flanked now?
No, he's standing right on top of him. That's not how flanking works.
He's on the opposite side of him.
He's on top of him right
I'm
now.
engulfing him right now.
Oh, so he's
I
on top
am
of
the advantage.
You guys are just.
If you had one leg on each side, it's kind of.
All right, you now have control of the T-Rex.
T-Rex!
Wrong.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, and I need
so-
to take away the 23 from that.
Yes, please take away the 23x. Any additional action from you?
Put the hell bar on him.
I'm gonna kind of just look at what I did, and then watch my flaming sphere kind of dissipate as a giant T-Rex takes its place, and then just kind of look around and nod, and then take a step back.
You got it. So giant T-Rex and shambling mound are actually both occupying the same space right now. They're sort of draped over each other as the shambling mound works to reassemble itself. Ted, Theodore, Logan, what are you up to?
Yeah, I want to continue to assault the shambling mound that
Okay.
the T-Rex is on top of.
T-Rex is standing on top of it. It is effectively flanked from any direction right now because this is a threat, not someone being eaten. Please go ahead and make your attack. If you're using range, flanking doesn't apply, but go ahead and make your attack.
Yes, but because I have it has an enemy within 5 feet. It's a friend of mine. Still gonna get sneak, and I'm gonna use sharpshooter here. Also
Certainly
gonna use one of my superiority die if it doesn't hit to use
all sorts of
precision
stuff
attack.
going on.
So don't have
That
to.
is a hit.
That would
I
be
don't
a
have
crit.
advantage. I don't have an advantage though.
No advantage.
No advantage. But
Oh, that's right. Sneak stuff. Okay, right.
I will get 29 for the first attack.
29 points of damage to the
Whoa.
shambling mound.
What happened here? I stole
I'm a
two
T-Rex,
attacks.
This is
motherfucker.
what happens when you go AFK.
Yeah, don't look away. First attack, 29 points of damage. Shambling mound still intact, but looking very rocky.
Oh.
Oh
Well,
dear.
okay then.
Please roll damage.
And not as hot as I would like it to be. 14 plus 18 is 32, plus 8 is 40.
The shambling mound falls to pieces. It is no longer intact.
All right. Well, I would double tap if I could, but for now, just I'll look back at Excelsior and I'll shake his hand and we'll look at our handiwork.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Craig, are you the T-Rex?
No, I'm the T-Rex.
Secundus. You are an enormous T-Rex. You are standing atop plant life that was once animate. It seems as though it is no longer animate, but it is not dispersed. It could be restored should something heal it. What are you up to?
I'm angry.
You are angry.
So let me.
Can you swallow the shambling
I got a bite attack.
mound?
So let's see. I need to slash. Actually, do you have a NPC sheet for the T-Rex?
You should be able to see it now.
No, I do not.
NPC section?
I can still click for you.
Oh, hang on. I didn't. I did the dumb thing. I gave you control, but I didn't put it in your journal.
Oh, that helps.
How about now?
Yeah, I can see it. Cool.
Okay, so you are a giant T-Rex. The plant life is at your feet. What you doing?
That plant life at my feet is going to get tossed. Toss salad.
Tossed salad. Where are you tossing the salad to?
As in it's getting shredded.
Oh, okay. You may certainly do that.
Making that taco lettuce.
25 will hit. No, 30. That's a double. That's a crit. Crit. 63 points of damage.
Sounds about right.
All right. The Shambling Mound takes 63 points of damage on top of the enormous amount it had already taken. It is dispersed. There is not enough of it together to be restored.
Cool.
Secundus, any additional movement, action, bonus action?
Oh yeah,
etc.?
I still got another attack.
Okay.
So I got 50 feet of movement as well.
Okay, make sure you make your way around the pylons because you can't fit between them and the wall.
Either
What's
way,
that? 25
that's far
feet.
enough.
All
So
right.
that hurt Shambling Mound down here.
Yes, that is a Shambling Mound down there.
I got 10-foot reach. It's getting the tail
It's getting the tail.
for 22 bludgeoning.
22 points of bludgeoning damage to the
is
Shambling
like-
Mound.
This special level in a video game where you get to get the ridiculous machine and just romp around for a while.
Any additional action, movement, etc.?
Considering that they cannot engulf me, fuck no, I'm not moving.
All right. That's going to bring up the Shambling Mounds. On their turn, sizzle, pop. Lightning starts striking. Ooh, T-Rex, please take 30 points of lightning damage from the 3 pylons you are standing next to.
No, I want you to roll individually, damn it.
Nope, it's always one. The Shambling Mounds.
I want to see in the module where it says that.
the Shambling
Show me the
Mounds
macro.
are somewhat restored. Let's see here. We're gonna say hit the button. 20 feet. Shambling Mound attacking the T-Rex. Roar. Slammy slam. 13 hit a T-Rex.
It meets it beats.
Really? 12 points of bludgeoning damage. 14 for 6 more.
So total of 18.
All right. Other Shambling Mound steps up. 2 Shambling Mounds working together to attempt to engulf you.
Well, technically, it's not.
Slam with advantage.
Put that health bar up, man.
It's not technically advantage, because the Shambling Mound isn't really pretty.
Uh-huh. They don't need it. They say, suck it, T-Rex, and deal an additional 24 points of damage. Not that a T-Rex doesn't have hundreds of hit points, but
Only 136,
the Shambling Mounds are giving it the college try.
of which I've already taken 9 because of your bullshit with the lightning pillars.
Bullshit. Hoots, it comes around to you. What are you doing there?
Hoots has seen a lot of shit just now. Giant T-Rex in the room. He doesn't know quite the make of this situation. So, but he knows there's a Shambling Mound in front of him. He's going to attack him. Still raging at this point.
Alrighty.
So here we go. With
Ooh,
advantage.
that'll
Yes,
Not that it
yes,
Would I have advantage on this guy?
yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Alright,
Not that you really need it, but yes, you do.
It's a 12.
12?
Yeah.
What?
No,
What?
No, you get all
20.
that. You're
20.
raging.
Sorry, 20.
22 actually.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Somebody add for him. He's drunk.
Yep, I don't do
Isn't it-
numbers well.
Isn't
We were told there would be no math.
There would be no math. The 18 does also hit
9.
for 9. Start working your way through the Shambling Mound.
Okay. I want to stay where I am.
All right. And that's going to bring up Pift, the Goblin.
3
Ever seen a
attacks?
T-Rex before, buddy?
3 attacks with advantage. That seems sweet.
Well, I'll do what I do best.
All right, step it up. First attack.
It's magical.
Make sure you got
Roll
advantage
it
check.
again.
You want to roll both of them. Always a chance you're going to crit.
Did I crit?
Nope, that's a 15 and a 14, so no crit. But that's going to hit the Shambling Mound.
Both of them hit?
Wait.
Yes, both of them hit. Roll damage twice.
Yes. So 6, 12,
18.
18 points of damage to the Shambling Mound. He's not looking as happy as he used to. The flowers are starting to wilt. And away he goes.
Yeah, I think our entire party should have rolled with that.
Falling arrows. It comes round to you. A lot of striking away in this group. What are you up to?
I am okay. We have. Let's see. I'm gonna use my longbow again.
Okay. Longbow attack. Fire. Which one are you aiming at?
The one right in front of me.
One right in front of you. Fire away. 18's going to hit. Roll me damage. 10's a good shot. Go ahead and roll your next attack. That's not what I meant to hit. 19's going to hit.
19 hit.
Yep,
Yes.
19 definitely hit.
Okay. 11.
11 more damage. And take the damage. All right. He is not looking so awesome. Bonus action or anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
You got it. X, it comes around to you. You've made a dinosaur.
Damn
Dinosaur's
right.
looking kind of hurt.
I made a dinosaur. Well, it's fine. It's just dinosaur blood. Shut up.
Flapping my little arms around.
Subtitled. I don't know how well this plan was thought out. I have a really big head and short arms.
But I got big teeth.
Okay,
What you
so
up to, X?
5, 10, 15, 20. Not 20.
Oh, no, 20. I like 20.
10.
All right.
I can't even see anything besides this thing anyways. Like, it's a giant shambling mound in front of the door.
Just filling up the doorway. He's just being himself.
Just taking up space. I'm just gonna launch an acid splash at this guy in the front, because everything else I
Alright.
do is gonna be horribly, horribly resisted.
Yes, the dexterity holds up. 5 points of acid damage. Leaves fall away from it.
And I'll just kind of go, T-Rex, go.
Ted, Theodore Logan. What you doing?
Yes, you are. Yes,
28.
you are.
Wow.
And then I'm going to use precision attack on that 13.
Nope, it's a 22
Why? Why do I have advantage?
because
He's
I'm
not-
within 5 feet, right?
I don't know.
No,
That gives
that
me a sneak
doesn't- oh,
attack.
shit,
yeah.
then.
But 18 hits it. That's fine.
Yeah, 18 does hit. Yeah, absolutely.
So it can have 32.
Jesus. So 20,
Wowzers.
32,
32.
Yep.
that's 60 damage.
I would like to then turn around and try to make a throne of bones to sit on, if possible. Maybe, a ghoul here, a ghast there. I'm good where I'm at.
The shambling mound ceases its shambling. Still intact enough to be put back together, but not much. Roar.
And that's at
Which
the one
one-
that
which
hit
one?
me last.
Yeah. That's going to hit. Really? 32?
Yes.
It's a popular
That's
number
not
around
how you
here.
type 32.
Is it dead yet?
It is not dead yet.
Then it gets the tail.
No, it does
Wait.
not get the tail.
Actually, question. Does my halfling lucky apply to this? I think either way it misses, but I want to know.
You lose your racial traits
Yeah,
and
I
you gain
think
the
you lose
racial
your-
traits of whatever
Damn.
is polymorphed into.
Okay.
So, you tumble. You're like, hey, I know how to use a tail. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Um.
And I just took away the one that had the turn order on it. That was dumb.
Yeah, he goes after me. But I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
Alright, well, we didn't double tap, so
All right.
something's coming back to life, as I recall.
Tyrannosaurus, please take 6 points of lightning damage.
I'm more okay with this.
Yeah, all of a sudden rolling them all individually, not so nice. You know,
I'd still prefer that you roll them individually.
the shambling mound remains unshambling. One, however, to the south, attacks the Tyrannosaurus. Slamming once. Slamming twice.
Ha! Second one misses.
Second one misses. 12 points of bludgeoning damage to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then Hoots. You did see the shambling mound just south of you react to the lightning, trying to pull itself back together, but not enough to restore it to movement. But it's trying. What are you up to?
F the shambling mound.
F that shambling mound.
Up its shambling mound urethra. I am going to hit it again with the battle axe twice.
Okay. That will hit, and it's an auto crit because it is down.
6.
Roll damage again.
Roll damage one more time.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Another 7, 8, 9.
And then you've got another attack, I believe.
Yeah, another crit.
Ooh.
He's got the blood.
Double the
list now.
double.
Double the double. Roll me damage. That's quite a bit of damage.
Okay.
That is enough to
Plus
disperse
13. Okay.
the shambling mound.
Boom.
Boom.
All right. I've killed the shambling mound. I've done my duty for tonight. Good luck, everyone.
And movement or bonus actions as you need them, and then piffed the goblin. One shambling mound remaining, I think.
Bonus action. I'll turn into a bear because why not?
Okay. A bear you are.
That's it.
What type of bear are you?
Brown bear.
Brown bear, brown bear.
Telly bear.
Oh, Telly bear.
Bear to door.
How can we forget the bear to the door procedure?
I know, right?
There we go.
BTD
Nice.
is our SOP.
Yep.
All right, a bear appears. And that's going to bring up Piff the Goblin. Piff the Goblin, the shambling mound's a little far for you to do your strike and retreat. You'd have to fully commit to it.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying.
I'll hold my action
Okay.
for if it moves within 15 feet of me to move forwards, attack it with my both attacks, and move back with my bonus action.
Okay. That's going to bring it around to Falling Arrow. Falling Arrow, what are you up to?
That shambling mound still has my hunter's mark on it.
Still has your
Yes.
Hunter's Mark and your
Slayer
other
spray.
thing. Yes.
Yes. So, is it the beginning? At the beginning? Excellent.
So at your first attack, which this would be, you can attack, and if you hit, you would do an additional 2d6.
Okay. So,
Oh, yes.
That's
Yes.
a really good crit.
Oh.
Please roll crit damage, then roll 4d6 as you double your double damages. And then give me a 4d6.
Nice.
That is a solid hit. 28 points of damage to the shambling mound. You disperse it. It is no longer mobile, but it could potentially be reassembled. I think you've got a second shot, though. That would be 14.
No,
'Cause
it's 17, right? It's down.
it's down,
he's
but he's
also
using
ranged.
distance. He's ranged weapon, so it's a 14. So he does not hit on his second shot. He disperses it, but does not finish it off.
I didn't have a bonus action, did I? I can't wait. Do I have a bonus action?
I don't know that you have any bonus actions you could use, but feel free to take a look.
I don't have anything that's a bonus action except for Hunter's Mark.
And it is already marked.
Yeah, it's already marked. And Healing Word.
Which you could use if you wanted. Yep.
Well, I mean, if the halfling turns back into a halfling, he gets his points anyways, right?
You're not sure about that one. You probably haven't cast Polymorph yourself before. I'm going to say that this is probably the first time any of you have encountered a T-Rex, except for the one who learned it in order to polymorph it. But speaking of him,
Let me
if
tell
you're
you some
feeling what's
stories
going off,
about when you run into T-Rexes in the Underdark. It don't make no
That's-
sense.
T-Rex in the Underdark. That is where you find them. They fall down holes on the island of Chult and end up in the Underdark.
Isn't that how they grow?
That is. It's what happens when you flush a baby T-Rex.
Sentences I did not expect to hear today. Excelsior kind of sees all the the shambling mounds going down, but knowing that these pylons could be a problem to get through the room. Can I do a quick check on this pillar to see if there's any obvious way to shut it off?
So, looking at the pillars and thinking back on what you've seen while the pillars were active, please give me an Arcana check.
Look, it's something I actually do, and I actually do it well. Here we go.
Hey!
Hey!
Looking at the pillars, thinking back on what happened during the fight, the pillars only seem to activate shortly after plant life is damaged in the room. You suspect if you stopped hitting the plants, they would stop activating. Because for a short while, when the Minotaurs were not swinging their axes at the plants, and you guys were not beating on the shambling mounds, the pillars did not activate.
Huh. Weird. And I'm going to think about that, and I'm going to be like, well, if we stop hitting the plants, the lightning will stop. But I mean, I'm not stopping hitting the plants while they're hitting us, so I'm going to cast Acid Splash kind of behind the mound so I don't hit my good buddy T-Rex here.
Sure. And I believe he fails dexterity saving throws automatically. So that is 12.
Yeah.
So there's 11 points, which brings it is just not dispersed. It could maybe potentially, if God helped it, get healed. Any additional action, etc. from you?
No, that's good. That's good for me.
All right. Ted, Theodore, Logan. One branch is still sort of making little wiggly motions coming out of that shambling mound. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. It's on the ground, so it'll be a normal attack. 17 will hit. Man, you can hit 30, and it's not even a crit. Yes, you end whatever life may have been left in that shambling mound.
Yep. And
All
then
gone.
I'm good.
All right. And staying where you are?
Yep.
Secundus, any specific actions from you? Giant T-Rex that you are.
Yes, I'm going to go tromping through the room.
Okay, please trump where you would like to trump.
So, give me a moment. Oh, helps if I'm actually on the right thing.
You should go in the same direction they were trying to open up. Just saying.
Well, I remember that the goddess gave us a nice map, and if I recall, we can choose our fate.
I'm also going to tail slap the pillar.
Which pillar are you tail slapping?
It's in my way.
Please roll an attack roll. Please roll damage.
And I'm going to do it again.
You can do 2 tail slaps, or you have to tail slap and bite?
Tail slap and bite.
Okay.
So
go ahead and make your attack
I want
roll
to flavor this bite as being like a headbutt.
Okay, and roll your damage. Okay.
I'm just a stupid dinosaur after all.
Did the goddess tell us where we need to get to?
Did Serena tell you where to go to?
Yeah.
No, Serena basically just told you need to assault and destroy the Doom Vault and the source of its power. And she really didn't have more information other than that.
Well, there you go. I'm destroying the Doom Vault.
You are working diligently to destroy the Doom Vault.
I agree.
Does that pillar go away?
Follow the dinosaur.
You smack the pillar. You headbutt the pillar. As your head is impacting it, a charge of lightning makes your eyes sparkle, and the pillar cracks in the middle, the top falling, the bottom a jagged spire now sticking up, little bits of lightning shooting between it as the arc breaks and shorts. That pillar is now broke.
Good, so it's broken?
It is now broken.
Good, I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement.
You stand atop your pillar like a majestic beast standing atop a pillar. It's not really big enough for you, so you're kind of one-footing it, little stork.
I just wanted it out of the way.
So that happened. You guys have dropped out of turn order. You have the room to yourself. 3 Minotaurs skeletons lay on the ground. Enormous great axes. Skeletons with implements of farming, baskets, wheelbarrows. The shambling mounds full of vegetation and goodness. What are you guys doing now?
I want to head toward the doors to the south.
Okay, there are indeed doors to the south.
How long does that polymorph last, by the way?
It's going to last an hour, give or take.
Can you fit through the doors?
Unless, I get hurt.
That's
or I get bored.
Casey, can I fit through the doors? I'm classified as huge.
Be nice.
You ever see a fat guy get into a pair of skinny jeans?
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It happens, but you don't want to see it happen.
We'll have to lube the fucking hallway.
So a bear and a T-Rex move south through the room because that's what happens when we say Doom Vault. So it's about 10:40. Let's do our... you're just breaking shit up now, huh? All right, hang on.
Again, it's in my way.
As you break shit up, come on, hit the button, Casey. Don't be dumb. Ooh, let's see here. The T-Rex takes 10 points of lightning damage. The Goblin takes 10 points of lightning damage. Let's see, who else takes 10 points of lightning damage? Nope, you're fine. The Bear takes 10 points of lightning damage. And Falling
But it only
Arrows
activated
takes 10
whenever
points.
the plants were getting hit.
Yeah, guess what those poles are completely covered in?
Seriously?
They are covered in plants.
Then I
If-
wouldn't have done that shit.
He did say it earlier. He did say that earlier.
Would you say that this is? Am I getting caught by surprise? Because my favorite terrain is forest, and this is forest, right?
You are within 5 feet of the pillar, and just lightning hits you.
All right.
I mean,
So how much-
that's not an attack. It's just lightning surrounds the pillars for a second, and anyone standing within 5 feet of them took 10 points of damage.
So 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Okay. T-Rex got a pretty powerful shock from that. He's not doing that again.
Well, he got a shock from the first one, and he got a shock from the second one. But now there are 2 pillars that have been permanently, at least until repaired, deactivated. And let me make sure I make a mark of that. And from there,
I want to follow that
Dinosaur
path
down a hallway.
that they
Dinosaur
started
down
to
the hallway.
open.
hang on. Okay.
I thought we wanted to head south.
Oh, that's right. We did want to head south.
Luckily, you can come right back because the pillar's down.
Yeah. I'm going to headbutt the door.
We could just open it. We do have a key.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a big
get
stupid
you get
T-Rex.
dinosaur form and you get dinosaur brain, apparently.
Yeah, I'm a big stupid T-Rex. I get to break the stuff without really thinking about it.
Okay, so here's one problem. Those doors open inward towards you. So you're like, bang, that was dumb. Somebody's just gonna need to, tug on the pole handle for you. But before we do that, 5-minute break, pee, coffee, etc., and then we'll pick back up.
I've always wanted to be a T-Rex.
T-Rex, bears. Is
Wish
this the game you expected?
Wish fulfillment, guys. Wish fulfillment. All right.
Yeah. So,
5-minute break.
yep. It's also been my dream to have a pet T-Rex. I just gotta wait until I hit 17th level Warlock. Because then I can true polymorph shit.
Don't you want to heal or rest, short rest with the T-Rex? How would that work?
I drop out a polymorph. It's only an hour concentration.
Are we breaking or what?
Yeah, 5-minute break.
Okay, missed that. Sorry.
Big bad T-Rex.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I come in, I look at my screen, I'm like, oh yeah, giant T-Rex, bears.
Yeah, it sounds
T-Rex!
typical. Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, guys. I got to dip. I thought this was an hour. I don't know, Casey. Like, though, I don't know
sorry.
how I saw it. Like, I swear to God, it said like 7 to 8, and I was like, yeah, I could play for like an hour. That'd be fine.
No problem. Basically, this was a play for as long as we play for. So it is ticking around to 11 o'clock. We've actually got a game tomorrow night with the other crew. So how about, because the two directions you could pick would be a mess. So how about we pause here? We will pick up. How about we pause here? We will pick up next time we play with whoever we happen to have available, with a T-Rex and a bear and other assorted critters to charge in with.
That sound good.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm okay with that.
That worked.
Sounds good. So Team Flamenco Dancers, Strahd game tomorrow night. Awesome. We kick off at 8 o'clock, and then Team Salsa Dancers Wednesday of next week at 8 o'clock, I think. I forget how time works. But thanks for putting up with the internet connection craziness and all that. And we'll keep it going from there. Cool.
All right.
So I will freeze the stuffs. Anybody, any questions that they came up with along the way? We're good to break for anybody who has to hop off and fall asleep and go to work and all that sort of stuff. Anybody who wants to hang out, I got to take off the day tomorrow, so I don't gotta go to sleep soon. I can stay up as late as I want.
Me too. High five.
High five.
I mean, I can stay up
you're
as
like
long as
almost
I
done
want.
homework. Oh, are you done your homework? Joe, are you done your homework?
I have done my homework, but now I got to study for my last final ever on Tuesday. So,
Just like next week, huh?
yeah, after Tuesday, it's like full on going through my Steam